3 signs of a toxic friendship. Some friendships may actually be more harmful to your happiness than they are helpful or enjoyable. I'm Melissa and welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you 3 signs of a toxic friendship, how to identify them, and how to know if it's time to call it quits and let that friendship go. So what is a toxic friendship? It's a relationship where you're being mistreated by someone that you call a friend. This mistreatment is often so subtle that it's not always easy to identify right away. See if any of these 3 signs of a toxic friendship sound familiar to you. 1. You feel emotionally drained and depleted after spending time with this person. Friendships are supposed to be about give and take. So if you feel that the majority of your time spent together is spent talking about them, their problems, their life, their job, etc., and they rarely ask about you, that's a clear sign of a one-sided relationship. It's wonderful to be there for your friend, to give them loving advice and to help them when needed, but to spend years like this can be very taxing on you emotionally. If it's always one way, you have to ask yourself, how do you feel about that? How is your mood and your energy level after spending a few hours with them? Are you drained, exhausted, annoyed, sad, etc.? Do you often find that you end up talking about the same negative things together, repetitive, gossipy conversations on loop? You become like the people that you spend the most time with. So it's really important to make sure that those that you surround yourself with are having a positive impact on you, at least most of the time. 2, they're resentful of your happiness. This one is quite easy to identify. If you don't feel comfortable sharing good news because you think they'll just judge you or find something to pick apart or criticize or somehow turn your good news into a negative, that's a clear indication of someone who is resentful or even jealous of your success and happiness. This isn't to say that they're a bad person, because the odds are that all of this behavior is going on unintentionally with them. They might just be acting out of their own insecurities. But that doesn't mean that you need to stick around to be the recipient of all of that bad behavior. Friendships are built on trust and openness, and there should be a feeling of support and encouragement from both sides. You will notice such a huge difference when you have a new friendship with someone who is truly happy for you and wants you to enjoy your life. 3, you feel overly self-conscious of yourself when you're around her. You feel judged, shamed, picked on, or even like there is an unspoken competition going on between you two. She's very critical of you and your choices, and it might start out with playful things like making fun of what you're wearing, but you kind of feel that it's more than just joking, and you get the sense that there's actually some truth to it. This also ties into a feeling like your friend is talking behind your back and making fun of you, because it didn't feel good when you were 5 years old and got picked on, and it still doesn't feel good as an adult. So you really need to set some boundaries and ask yourself if you're willing to accept this behavior. So the big question is, why do we stay in these so-called friendships when we know that they're hurting us and are a detriment to our emotional well-being? 1, because you've put up with it for so many years, and you kind of ask yourself, is it worth it to throw away this friendship altogether? Or you feel that you don't have any other alternatives. You might not have that many other friends, or you have a fear of being lonely or feeling left out of the social circle. What you do about this is 100% up to you. I hope this video helped in some way. I know ending a friendship can be challenging, but there are so many wonderful people out there who would love to have a friend just like you. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.